along the hamstring area of your body as well. All right. So, and relax. So another way to stretch, a little bit of a different angle, is to maintain that horse riding stance position. You're just going to kind of turn your body without turning your feet. Turn your body and then stretch towards your leg. And you're going to feel a different set of muscles that are being stretched by doing it in this manner here. Once again, you're going to do it to a comfortable pull. You don't want it to yank on you. You don't want it to be filled with any type of pain. And then you do the same thing to the other side. Once again, the key here is to make sure that your feet remain straight ahead. Okay, they don't turn. All right. Okay, good. And from here, let's go ahead and sit down. Legs open up as wide as you can. So we typically go here, right? The goal here is to make sure that the feet, heels are on the ground, toes are pointed straight up, and the knees are straight, meaning that you're trying to push the back of the knees into the floor. Okay? Now, typically what I'll do is I'll make you turn to your left. I want you to reach over with your right hand, grab your toes. Now, for those of you who are really limber, you can lay to the side and let your your left shoulder drop down to that left leg, and then reach over with the right hand over the top of your shoulder. That's a really good stretch because that does not only the side of your body, right, but also that hamstring area there. All right, for those of us who aren't as limber, right, it's easier for us to just kind of turn our body and then reach for that toe in this manner here, all right, and stretch it this way. All right, both are just as effective, and you would do the same thing to the other side. Once again, you can go drop to the side and lay down, or you can reach, all right? Once we do that, right, then you can go forward, all right? And now you want to lean forward. The goal here is to try to get the elbows, right, down to the ground, and then maybe your forehead, right? If you can get your forehead, then it's the chin, right? If you can get your chin, then you want to be able to lay flat, all right? But in order to lay flat, you really have to be able to almost go into those middle splits where your feet are directly sideways. So good. And then you slowly walk it back up. All right, bring those feet together. Now you've got 3 stretches from this particular position here. All right, first one here, toes straight up. All right, first one is to try to reach the toes. All right, as you stretch forward, you can also grab them and pull them back towards you. All right, if you can pull them back towards you, you're gonna stretch out that calf area. All right. The calf of your leg, that really helps out with your extensibility of those kicks. So that's the first one. All right. The second one is where you're going to curl your toes down toward the ground, and you're going to reach out around the outside of your legs, trying to grab your heels. And you're trying to pull your body in, trying to bring your shoulders down towards your knees. All right. This is the one where we kind of are folding ourselves in half. Right? Those of you who are really limber, have good posture and so forth, you should be able to do this, and you're going to feel your shoulders and your chest and your stomach actually on top of your legs. All right? This is not for everyone. This one here takes a lot of work to get to. All right? Okay? And then the third one is where we kind of separate our feet a little bit. So we move them open here. All right? These are for the more advanced students. All right, once again, you're going to reach to the outside. You're going to pull your head down in between your knees. All right. Once again, this one's very difficult. So if you're extremely limber, this one is going to be one that you're going to be able to do. But for the majority of us, we're going to struggle with this one. One of the things to keep in mind on this particular hamstring stretch is that if you can't do it, if you're having a hard time getting your knees straight, bend your knees and grab a hold of your feet really tight. And then try to hold out or extend those knees as far as you can without letting go. All right? And the more you do that, the lower you're going to get. And eventually you're going to be able to at least keep your knees flat on the ground and be able to at least touch your toes. All right? And that's how you start to push yourself to get those stretches a little bit better. All right? So, and then the final stretch is the butterfly stretch. That's where the bottoms of the feet come together. You want to bring those feet in as close to your body as possible. All right? Bring them in really tight. And what's going to happen is as you bring them real tight, the knees are going to start to go up. And that's okay. Right? Now you want to try to push your knees down, either using your elbows or your hands. All right? One of the things that'll help you as well is if you have someone to kind of work with that can help you, one of the things that you want to do is, if you're the person in the butterfly stretch position here, you want to lift your knees up. The other person can push down as they're lifting up. So Isaiah, you're going to lift up as strong as you can, okay? I'm going to push down, lift up strong. All right? Don't let me push down. Fight, 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 fight. Okay? So what's happening is that he's trying to lift up, and I'm trying to push down at the same time. Okay? Right? So be careful with this particular one, because if one person's not ready, especially the person in the butterfly stretch position here, we can really injure them. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that they're pushing up, and then we start to push down a little bit. Right? And just maintain that steady pressure as he does this. Right? And then you relax. And then what happens is that after about 10 seconds, right, he should be able to go down a little bit further, and it should open up his hip flexor a little bit more. All right? So this gives us a little bit of the basic stretching routine. I'll incorporate some other stretches and so forth in future videos, different types of stretches to kind of help you. Some of this what we call PNF stretching, or dynamic stretching, to kind of help you work on your extensibility. All right? So that's all for now. So take care, stay safe, and stay healthy. God bless.